All right, so this is the second part of my testimony. So, okay, so I stayed at my sister's for a couple days, going through spiritual warfare the whole time. I don't know if you call it spiritual warfare. I mean, I guess that's what I call it now, but honestly, Spirit's telling me it was a purification. I was going through some sort of like purification of my spirit, weighing of my heart type thing. I was being ministered to or over by angels for 3 days, just in my sister's attic. I know my sister must have thought I was losing my mind. I thought I was losing my mind, but I knew I wasn't. I don't know how to explain it. I was in spiritual battle between forces. Okay, there was positive and negative forces, and I was smack dab in the middle of them. Seeing things that were unseen. I don't know how to explain it other than that. And then finally, my niece, she brought, I know God used that because God moved me where I am now. Okay. It was all used to bring me to where I'm at today. And I'm so grateful for where I am today. I am in such peace. I have so much security and just strength and faith because of this experience. But anyways, so my niece brings me here to where I'm at now, and it was not a short drive. It was a long drive. It was literally moving from one state to another. And so when I get here, I had nowhere to go. All I had with me was a trash bag of clothes, no vehicle, nowhere to go, nothing. No plan. But anyways, so my daughter is here. My daughter let me stay on her couch. I stayed on my daughter's couch for about 2 weeks. Within the first week of being on my daughter's couch, though, I met someone, and this person, I call him my angel because I know God sent him. He was literally an angel. Hold on, let me get my alarm. I met someone and they were like, yeah, there's this job opportunity. All you got to do is this, go fill it out. And so that's what led me to the job I have now. But in the meantime, I was working at this food truck and I was saving up money. And I bought myself a van. And I done stayed 2 weeks on my daughter's couch, and that was about all I can handle. She's got, two young children, and I'm staying on her couch, and I have no car. She's having to, it was stressful. I'm going through all this spiritual stuff that I'm going through, inner work, this process. So I get me a van, and before I got the job that I have now, I couldn't handle anymore on my daughter's couch. So I moved into my van. Like, I literally slept in the parking lot in my van. I had a little apartment in the back. It was tight. I liked it. It was peaceful. It was me and God. I could think. I could pray. I could, do my cards. My daughter didn't want me doing my cards in her house. So I couldn't even do my cards when I was at my daughter's. And, that's a way that my cards are my outlet. My cards are part of my connection to making sense of things. It's like I know things, but the cards just give me that confirmation of what I know. But I couldn't do that in that couple of weeks time period because she wouldn't let me do it in her house. And during that whole time, I was going through all this. I had quite a few people tell me, you need to throw those cards away. You should this, you should that. It's the devil, blah, blah. And I'm under spiritual oppression at the same time. To such a point to where I literally threw my cards in the trash. And then I went and got them back out like a couple hours later. I was like, no, I don't believe that. But anyways, So I moved into my van, and I was in my van for about a week and a half, living out of the back of my van, loving it, peaceful, me and God. And then the angel, what I call my angel, came by, and he, introduced me to this opportunity that I have now, this job opportunity. And once I got this job opportunity, it's been nothing but up from there. But the thing is, during that whole process, that waiting period, I had to transmute all that fear that I was having into faith. Like me being isolated and just having these conversations with God, and just trying to make sense of everything. When I surrendered, when I finally surrendered and knew that maybe I wasn't going to make sense of it, maybe I wasn't supposed to make sense of it, maybe I was just supposed to trust during the process, maybe I was supposed to release the doubt and the fear and just say, you know what, I may not know what's coming next. I may not understand why I'm being shown certain things or why I'm experiencing this right now. But I have faith that God's got me. The universe has my back. And that wherever I'm meant to be, I will find my way there. God will direct me there. And when I got into that perception, that energy of just trusting, things just started happening one after another. Blessings started coming in one after another. I literally got here with nothing but a trash bag of clothes. Not even all my clothes, just a little trash bag of clothes and my cards. I had a bag of cards and I had my clothes. And I'm so grateful for how far I've come. I've got my own place. A good group of people around me. My channel's growing. I'm so grateful for that. And I got my dog and my cat. I got peace that surpasses all understanding. And I'm happy. I wake up every single morning and I look around and I thank God. I'm like, you know what, Father? Thank you. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my home. I never had this type of stability on my own before, right? This type of strength and knowingness and just peace in my life. And I'm alone. I'm on my own. I'm a single lady. I never knew it was possible, I guess. I don't know. I give it all up to God. I give it all up to my spirit team and I'm grateful each and every day. I wake up with this energy of gratitude. Some days I don't want to get up. Some days I don't want to go to work. Some days I don't, some days I'm too tired. And some nights when I'm sitting here, I'm sad because it's like, I am alone and I miss having my best friend by my side, my lover by my side. I miss that. Him. But I also accept that is not what God wants for me right now, and there's something different God's doing in my life, and whatever that may be, I'm trusting the process and grateful for it. So, and before all this happened, I got a big testimony too. But we'll get into that later. That's some deep stuff. I'll tell that part of my story at another time. This is the most recent part, what I'm telling y'all now. But even though I went through that storm, I can look back, hindsight, and understand why I needed that storm. Because I know it was for the divine was putting me where I need to be. I'm closer to my children and my grandchildren, and I'm more stable now than I've ever been. And I have more faith than I ever thought was possible. And a peace that surpasses all understanding. I mean, it's all about what you make of the experience you have, right? What you come out of the experience with. And that's what I came out of this experience with. At least up to this point. I'm still growing and still going, so we'll see what's next. Love you guys.